Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and this evening we are continuing our TPC charters airline regional operations. We're flying from Gary, Indiana to Little Rock, Arkansas. Got 52 passengers on manifest, and tonight's flight is going to take us estimated time en route 1 hour 22 minutes. With a distance of 490 miles, we got slight headwinds, a little bit of a headwind there. We'll work through that. We're going to cruise today at 38,000 feet. We got some rain here in Gary, Indiana. But the weather in Little Rock seems to be pretty good. Before we proceed, I wanted to remind you that tonight's stream is brought to you by the pilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flights and resources, and more. Check out the pilotclub.org. Alright, so that's very good. We are here at the gate in Gary. And we'll go ahead and jump into the flight deck. Oh yeah, I love those rainy departures. Did our preliminary inspection, so we can go ahead and turn on the batteries. No smoking signs. We'll check the emergency lights and we'll arm them. And we'll take nav. Logo's already on, and we have GPU available, so we'll take that as well. Alright, that looks good. We'll go to flight details. Let's get the flight here. Alright. Looks good. 52 passengers. And we'll go ahead and start boarding. Alright. Let's see. We'll go here. Turn PA on, and let's go ahead and check our nope, we didn't get PDC. Alright, check the CBs. Good. Route database looks good. Punch our flight ID here and we'll request our flight plan. All right, Mike is here. What's up? What's up, Mike? How you been? How you doing? Okay, and we'll go ahead and apply active.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the Embraer aircraft. On behalf of the captain and all cabin crew, we would like to wish you a safe flight. Before taking your seats, please make sure that your small hand luggage, including backpacks, handbags, and shopping bags from the duty-free zone, it was placed only under the seats in front of you, leaving space on the shelves for large hand luggage. Please do not place luggage in the aisles or in the area of emergency exits. Passengers sitting in emergency rows are asked to ensure that their hand luggage is placed on the shelves during takeoff and landing, leaving the floor clear of any objects. Please activate airplane mode on electronic devices with network connectivity. Charging electronic devices is prohibited, and if you notice any irregularities in their operation, please contact the onboard crew immediately. At the same time, we would like to inform you that drinking alcohol not purchased on board, smoking, and using e-cigarettes is prohibited. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, hang on, I gotta do something here. We did have this flight scheduled for this morning, but it was delayed. So we need to make sure our tracker is situated. And let me look at something here. We're okay here. Oh, okay, so we're okay here. Yep. me look at our fuel, 2820. Yep, that is a-okay. Alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead and call for our clearance. And a little rusty with the buttons here. Actually, let's go to this one. Cleveland 119875. Oh, it's Chicago Center. 134875. And we'll go ahead, get this here so you guys can see, and we'll go craft. So we know we're going to Little Rock. Our route is Broker 7 Becky. I think that's what they're gonna give us. Frequency is going to be 134875. We can pre-fill that. Alright, what does Mike say? Dude, I haven't simmed for 2 months. What the heck, Mike? Why not, man? Come on. Alright, let's go ahead and get that clearance. Chicago Center, good evening. Pilot Club 6 on the ground at Gary, requesting IFR to Little Rock.
Pilot Club 6, Gary is Chicago approach. Contact them 119.0.
119.0, thank you, Pilot Club 6. Alright, Chicago approach is on 119, nothing.
United 1897, just maintain 5,000, reduce speed at 210 now. 5,210 on the speed, United 1897. Air Shuttle 6534, contact Chicago Center 13487.
13487, thanks, Air Shuttle 6534.
Austin 46 Heavy, continue Bravo, cross the Bravo Bridge, left on Tango Tango, Golf, I'll have more for you on Golf.
Alright, we're stopping Austin 46 Heavy, again 4, Austin 46 please.
Austin 46, go straight ahead on Bravo, make a left on Tango Tango, then left on Golf.
Alright, straight ahead Bravo, left on Tango Tango, and then left on Golf 4, Austin 46.
Delta 2060, expect ILS 4 right.
ILS 4 right for 2060.
Chicago approach, good evening, Pilot Club 6 at Gary, requesting IFR clearance to Little Rock.
Air contact Gary, Sim.
What did he say?
United 799, nice stop, runway 10 center, your number 2, 1070 to 8, clear plan.
Number 2, clear plan 10 center for 799.
Chicago 8180, you want heavy, just to maintain 5,000, reduce speed at 210 knots.
Descending 5,000 and speed 200, 8181 heavy.
Speed 210, 210.
210.
Alright, I think we're looking at 1, 2. Anyways, we'll put that in.
Pilot Club 6, I'll have your clearance in a sec.
We're ready, Pilot Club 6.
Delta 274, you can proceed to Kirk and resume the arrival at Kirk.
See Kirk, and then the arrival at Kirk. Don't be favor.
Delta 2060, are you able to RMP Yankee 4 right?
We can do either. We actually just had the RMP Yankee and switched it over to the ILS, but we can do either.
Okay, if you're able to RMP Yankee, you can proceed to Old Check, cross Old Check out of a 4,000.
Old Chick 4,000 and RMP, you said Yankee, correct?
Affirmative, and at Old Chick cleared the RMC Yankee 4 right approach.
Roger, cleared RMP Yankee 4 right at Old Chick.
United 1897, descend maintain 5, correction 4000, turn left heading 180. 4000 left 180, 1897. Pilot Club 6, your clearance ready, copy.
Ready to copy, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, clear to Little Rock Airport, blocker 7 departure, Ridiculous Becky, then south, maintain 5000, expect level 3, 0, 1 2 minutes after. Departure with me, squawk 6503.
Now we're clear to Little Rock via blocker 7, vectors Becky, then as filed 5000, 380, 10 minutes after, 119.0, 6503, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, you're back correct, the Gary altimeter 2984. And you can expect runway 12.
We'll expect 12, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so that worked out well.
Climax cargo 461, ready to taxi.
Alright, so 5,000 initial.
And Flatmax cargo heavy, runway 10 left. Are you able to intersection or would you like the full length?
6503.
Yeah, oh fuck, 10 left.
Negative, standby. United 1897.
Alright, let's go to this here. 1215. 1228. Alright, that looks good. Let's go here, performance. Excuse me. Performance in it. Let's get our cruise winds from operational flight plan. 272.79. And we'll take a look at our block fuel here, 12.8. Okay, we're good with that. 2.78 here. We'll like the speed. And we're going to go to takeoff. Departing 128 is the heading. And the wind at Gary is 110 at 8. Condition is wet. Alright, that looks pretty good. So let's go departing 12. Condition is wet. Flaps 2. Let's get the weather 2984. That is set. I'll go ahead and calculate and go to manifest now. Trim is 3 units up. Alright, we got 3 units. Let me brighten up the time here. Let's see, and we'll go ahead and send to MCDU. Yeah, looks like just waiting on fuel. Alright, meanwhile, we'll go here. Let's check all our lights. All the lights are good. And fire test. And we'll go ahead and start APU. What was the heading there again? 128. Alright, heading is set. Alright. 122, 126, 134. Should be 143. 143. Let me look at something here. flex takeoff to 32, be 33. It's not going to take that. Let's see, TRS. Take off 1, 33, okay. $33 and 6. Takeoff temperature is 5 actually. So $33, right? All right. What am I doing here? Come on. Oh, it wants to go to 34. Weird. That goes to 32. Take off 1. 33. Weird. Alright, well anyways, that's fine. That's our speeds there, that's good. Alright, we'll go to radio. Alright, everything's looking good here. And we didn't get our services. Let's go ahead and get our services. And plan our pushback. I'm going to push back tail right. That looks good. Alright, so we're on APU power. Electrical pump A comes on. And let's go to ground. We can remove all that. Alright, pretty cool. Let's get our services and let's get our charts. KGYY. Mike, what happened with the flights, man? You're not doing flights? Alright. So we're here. It's going to be Alpha cross 20. And we need Sid is blocker 7. Get familiar with that. Climb heading 125, then as assigned by ATC, vectors to basin. Okay, they want 125. Go 125. No problem.
Hi, Captain. Good morning.
Thank you. Let's go to ground. Looks like they're still loading. We can get rid of the jetway. Yeah, copy that, Mike.
First officer to call. We will have the pleasure of today's flight. Please listen to the cabin crew's instructions during the flight. Thank you. Have a smooth flight.
Why can't we do climb 1? Take off 1, climb 1. We'll do that later. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, looks like they're done. Let's go ahead and call the tug. And we get out of here. Fuel quantity is good. MCU set. Trim is set.
Now the 9,000 descend and be the NDA.
Executive 26.
Yeah, let's do the rudder trim test. Yep, we'll wait to start the engines. Forward doors open. Some kind of malfunction with the door, it looks like. Let me look. Weird. No doors open. Yeah, we're okay here. All right, let's go ahead and enable our damage. Idle. Start tracking. Beacon. And we'll start engine 1.
Clear for the 4 right, I was JT16.
Chicago departure, hello again, FedEx 88. We're at Sierra 2 with Juliet, Texas.
Flymax Cargo 461 Heavy, radar contact, say altitude leaving. Austrian 46 Heavy, contact Chicago Center 13487.
Over to center 3487 for Austrian 46 Heavy, thank you for your altitude 9.
German Chicago 8181 Heavy, turn right 8360. Delta 2155, did you copy?
There are also 2 emergency exits to the wings of the plane in the middle of the plane. Please take a few moments now to locate the nearest exit.
United 1897, you can enter on the Bravo line and then just hold short of Bravo 10.
Alright, head short on the Bravo line, or enter on the Bravo line, hold short Bravo 10, United 1897.
Alright, good start on
You know, you
1.
should be able to get into the gate for that Delta, so you can just enter the Bravo line,
Start 2.
Bravo 7.
Alright, enter Bravo line, Bravo 10, 7, thanks.
Flymax Cargo 461, say altitude. Flymax Cargo 461 Heavy, climb maintain 1515,000, direct E-base. Flymax Cargo 461, procedure to E-base. Direct S260, just confirm direct to all of you.
Sorry, return direct to Alpine now, position 216.
Delta 2155.
Delta 2155.
Are you ready to taxi?
Affirm, Delta 2155.
Delta 2155, make the right turn and head out north. But if you can
Took
transition
its
to the
start.
Charlie line, you got a 7-3 on the Bravo line, so just transition Charlie line north, short of Golf.
No transition under the Charlie line.
Flight
heading
controls
north,
check.
Golf for Delta 2155.
Flymax Cargo 461 Heavy, contact Chicago Center 13487, 3487.
312-87-5, Climax Cargo 461, have a last time at 10-7.
Government Cargo 8181 Heavy, turn right heading 070, join 10 center localizer.
070, joining 15010 center.
And with someone else calling, sorry if you called back.
Affirm, FedEx 88 at Sierra 2 with Juliet, Texas.
Take off. Okay.
Thursday, you can expect runway 10 left at Delta Delta. You can taxi Sierra 2, Foxtrot, hold for runway 10 center on Foxtrot.
10 left to Double Delta, Sierra 2, Foxtrot, hold short 10 center, Foxtrot, FedEx 88.
Pilot Club 6, you ready to go?
Yep, we're short of Alpha, ready to taxi. Pilot Club 6.
Delta 2155, trying to get you through the north port there, but that's fine. You can just continue through the ramp there. It's actually technically doesn't exist anymore. You can join Uniform and then make that left on Uniform 3, cross from a 4 left, and have more for you after you cross 4 left on Uniform 3.
We'll continue Uniform 3, cross right 4 left, and continue from there, Delta 2155.
German Cargo 8181 Heavy, maintain 5,000, so establish clear out from a 10 center approach.
Clear out, that's 10 center.
Pilot Club 6, runway 12, taxi you can exit the ramp there, join Alpha, cross runway 20.
Runway 12 via Alpha, cross 20, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6 to Gary, altimeter now 2985.
85, Pilot Club 6.
German Cargo 8181 Heavy, O'Hare, altimeter now 2984.
2984.
Delta 2155, when you cross runway 4 left, you can join Hotel, and then Hotel to Foxtrot, hold short runway 9 right at Foxtrot.
After crossing 4 left, we'll pick up Hotel and hold short Foxtrot for Delta 2155.
FedEx 88, cross runway 10 center, make the left on Papa, then right on Delta Delta. Cross 10 center and then Papa Delta Delta 10 left, FedEx 8.
Delta 274 Heavy, what's the gate?
We get a data Bravo, so different.
You want Bravo gate, roger. Delta 274 Heavy, continue taxi Mike, cross runway 4 left, and out more for you after you cross.
Mike and cross runway 4 left, so different.
Central Aircraft O'Hare information, Kilo, wind 0609, altimeter 2984, Midway information, Delta, wind 0708, altimeter 2984, exact 5016, runway 4 right, clear land 1070 SE, clear land 4 right, digit 216. German Cargo 8181 Heavy, runway 107, clear land 10609.
Let's copy clear land 8181 Heavy.
Delta 274 Heavy, continue Mike, cross runway 4 left, and hold short runway 9 center.
Continue Mike, cross runway 4 left, hold short 9 center, so different.
0708, hello. We have information kilo respect.
Beringher 708, you can, are you able to make a right there and exit through the north port?
Beringher 708, I see you can make that.
Beringher 708, you can expect on Foxtrot, and just let me know when you're sort of Gulf.
We'll let you know when you clear to golf and we miss the first part. Beringher 708.
You can make the right turn there, just head north through the ramp and just sort of Gulf.
Roger, head north to the ramp, then short of golf.
Delta 2155, when you get to Foxtrot, you can cross runway 9 right, hold short 9 center.
Foxtrot, cross 9 right, hold short 9 center for Delta 2155.
Delta 274 Heavy, cross runway 9 center, hold short 9 right.
Cross runway 9 center, hold short 9 right, so different.
FedEx 1888, runway 10 left to Delta Delta, fly the runway heading with 0609, exit takeoff.
Runway heading 10 left to double Delta, clear for takeoff, FedEx 88.
Chicago departure, Pilot Club 6, Alpha 1, ready for departure.
Pilot Club 6, runway 12, turn right heading 220, wind 010, correction, 10010, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 12, right, 220, Pilot Club 6.
FedEx 88, correction, turn right heading 180 on departure.
Right turn 180 on departure, FedEx 8.
Delta 274 Heavy, cross runway 9 right, make the right on Gulf and hold short of the north port. You're going to give way to a Spirit wing coming out of the ramp.
Cross runway 9 right, turn right Gulf, hold short northwest for the. What was the airline again? Totally different.
Just hold short of the north port. You'll see a Spirit coming out of A320. He'll be moving here short.
Hold over the Spirit, totally different.
Spirit wing 708, runway 9 center, Foxtrot, you can make the left on Gulf, cross 4 left, right on Foxtrot, hold short, runway 9 right.
This doesn't look like a runway here, guys.
Foxtrot, left on golf, cross 4 left, Foxtrot, 010.
Delta 2155, runway 9 center, Foxtrot, turn left heading 3601060, clear for takeoff.
Turn heading 360, runway 9 center, clear for takeoff, Delta 2155.
Delta 274, you'll see that Spirit Airbus coming out of the ramp. You can make the left into the ramp and have take whatever gate you like.
Acknowledge those two.
FedEx 88, you're ready to contact that to
2100, FedEx 88. FedEx 88, climb maintain 15,000, turn right at 220.
Up to 15,000, right turn 220, FedEx 88.
You're up.
Chicago approach, Business Jet 24 Tango Alpha is ready to taxi, Destination Charlie. Pilot Club 6, you're ready to contact Destination.
Passing 1300, Pilot Club 6.
FedEx 88, Director Olan.
Director Olan, FedEx 88.
Pilot Club 6, you're ready to contact, climb maintain 6,000.
6000, Pilot Club 6.
We also suggest that you keep your seatbelts fastened throughout the flight in case of
Flight 0.
Pilot Club 6, proceed directly Becky, climb maintain 13,000.
Direct Bacon and 13,000, Pilot Club 6.
And just confirm directive Becky.
Copy that, direct Becky and 13,000, Pilot Club 6.
German Chicago 8181, heavy, make the next right, and you can taxi uniform, Sierra 1 into the ramp.
Uniform, 01 into the ramp. Thank you.
Chicago approach, Twilight 53 at 11,000 to 5,000.
Wow, that's a soup right there.
Twilight 53, Chicago approach, Roger, the executive altimeter 2987.
2987, Twilight 53.
Delta 2155, you're ready to contact South Sea leaving.
Siemens 3000, Delta 2155.
Delta 2155, climb maintain 15,000, direct Rainer.
15,000, direct Rainer, Delta 2155.
Hey Josh, what's up? How you doing, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Everything's okay here. We just departed Gary, Indiana. That's good.
Executive 216, runway.
Hope everything is okay with you.
Cross the 31.
Man.
Good, just 216, we just cleared for right, we're going to Atlantic.
Look at that soup.
Sorry, you can taxi Atlantic,
In the soup.
Yankee cleared across 31, so just 216. Vision Jet 24 Tango Alpha, you can exit the ramp there, make the left on Yankee, taxi 4 Yankee.
Alright, exit the ramp on the Yankee and Yankee to 4 right, 24 Tango Alpha.
Twilight 53, you can expect the islands from runway 16 unless you like something else.
Island 16 will throw Twilight 53.
Actually, no, let's do the RNAV, it'll be a little easier for you. RNAV 16 if you're good with that.
Sounds good, RNAV 16 for Twilight 53.
FedEx 88, no for ATC, come on, everybody, have a good night.
Sorry, 280, FedEx 88, thanks man, have a good one.
Yeah. Alright Josh, copy that. Yep, not too far from you, and
just let's call you cross 9 right, hold short 9 center.
glad to see things good.
Cross 9 right, hold short 9 center is your
You did 2 C2C flights. Nice.
Affirmative,
Roger, hold short.
You know, I haven't really gotten into those. I need to.
Pilot Club 6, Chicago Center is closing, so you can monitor, advise have a good rest of your flight.
Alright, order Unicom. Thanks, Pilot Club 6.
Delta 2155, same to you, center is closing, you can monitor, advise have a good flight.
Roger, receive.
Pilot 53, you can check your field.
Alright, so we'll go to Unicom here. Now we passed 10,000, so lights can be turned off. And we're going to go to 38. Alright, let's see. It's still pitch black. And not a lot to see on this flight. Yeah, copy that. They are great for GA. I need to do it, really. I want to focus what's left of the month here, or half of the month, on Explorer. We got some great Explorer in Pacific Northwest. It's also GA, so we'll be focusing on that. But I do need to visit the coast to coast for sure.
If you have a food allergy to any of the ingredients, please inform the cabin crew. At the same time, we kindly inform you that the preferred payment method is payment by card. Thank you.
Alright, so let's see. We're gonna go. Here. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm pumped. I'm pumped about the charters event too. It's a great, great area to fly. Alright, we're passing 18,000. 200 is standard. And seatbelt signs
Climbing through
off.
transition altitude.
Alright, we're looking good, guys. Get the iPad on there. Coming out of this bad weather. Alright, very good. I'm gonna go chat with the cabin crew. And I'll be right back. Alright. Back on deck. Looks like everything's good. If you're just tuning in, we are flying from Gary, Indiana to Little Rock, Arkansas. Take a look at the weather in Little Rock. It's fine. Weather's good, so once we come out of this mess here, should be good to go. No ATC, quiet flight. No, look at my checklists. Look at the overhead here. Everything's looking good. Look at the OFP here. Look at our weights. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna mispronounce this name here. Livka? I can pronounce the second one, Proxima, that's for sure. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in as we're flying our regional route from Gary, Indiana to Little Rock, Arkansas in an Embraer E190. Look at that, it's pitch black over there. A little bit of clouds in the background, a little bit of light there. Got the stars though. Don't see much of the ground. Alright, 1,000 to go. Beautiful. And looks like we got out of rainy Gary, and the rest of the flight's gonna be really good. The weather's great. Tell you what, we need to switch up to 22 right, I think. All right, minimums for 22 right, 470.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just reached cruising altitude. The entire flight was carried out in accordance with the submitted flight. The weather at the destination airport should be good. Do not expect any disruptions during the rest of the flight. However, it is recommended to keep your seatbelts fastened in case of unexpected turbulence.
All right. And let's see here. Go to heading, and then we're gonna go runway 22 right, ILS, and we'll apply that. And back to nav. Let's not do crazy things here. Going to ENL. All right, cool. Let's go to Mach 0.80. Let's get our Little Rock charts. Alright, well, we got about an hour flight remaining, 52 minutes. That's pretty cool right there. Alright, so 22 right ILS, we'll get the chart for that. Let's see, our minimum's 470, we already set that. Missed approach, 1000, right turn 2300, and bound Little Rock VOR. Let's see, 1139. Yep, that looks good. We got that in there. And we need our taxi chart. Alright, so landing 22 right. Oh, there's the terminal. Could have did 22 left. Now we got 22 right, and then we'll exit Foxtrot 4, Foxtrot, Hotel. There's the terminal. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we're taking 22 right from Dumpy. And let's see here. Dumpy, I think we need to be, let's see, above 2,000 or so. Yeah. So maybe 3,000 there. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so some kind of lights there. Okay. What are we passing there? That's Effingham. 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 Okay. Alright, so we're good. Making progress. Man, I love this aircraft. Really nice. You know, and it looks like FSS is going to be releasing custom FMS in December, so just next month, man. I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. We will get it and we will love it. Haha, well, look who showed up. I appreciate you stopping by, friend. Got Magnus in the house, ladies and gentlemen. You missed our beautiful primo departure out of Gary, Indiana. But appreciate you stopping by. Okay, copy that. Looks like we got a couple of charters managers here. Josh was here just earlier. Hope you guys having a good Saturday. I'm supposed to flight this flight here this morning, but it got delayed. So came back and flying it now. Half empty plane, 52 passengers on the manifest and 52 on an airplane. I'm excited about the December event. I need to do some Explorer missions in the Kodiak this month, and then hopefully be able to fly the December event also in the Kodiak. That's our dome light. All right, we got about 40 minutes of flight remaining there. All is well. Alright, Magnus says, it's been so long that even OnAir had my company on standby. What you been doing, man? You've not been flying? It's okay. I'm been busy at work as well. I was trying to fly F&O yesterday, but got back from work too tired. Alright, 22 right is going to be just a very slight crosswind from the right. The winds are very calm in there. 290 at 3, visibility is 10, clear sky. Perfect. Alright, Magnus says, I meant to get to this week's FNO, but I did a 14-hour shift and got home and took a nap and missed it. Yeah, I get it. I understand, man. That's savage. Heard there were holds and alternates take anyway, so maybe better I dodged it. Yeah, for Stewart, yeah, I mean, it was a disaster a little bit. I mean, he departed wherever he departed from, and pretty much straight from departure they started giving him delay vectors and all of that, and then he got into approach. By then, like, declared minimum fuel, so they sent him to his alternate, and that took a little while, and then I think he had some sim issues at the alternate. So, but who was there also? Brad was there. He didn't have any problems, I don't think. It was fine. I flew FNO a couple of weeks ago, and it was amazingly good. Like, no delays, nothing. I mean, I'm used to just my expectations, you know. If I'm flying FNO, I'm bringing extra fuel, I'm bringing extra beer. You know, I know it's going to be, there's going to be delays. I mean, I had a delay, I want to say maybe in Atlanta or somewhere last year, or maybe 2 years ago now. It was ground stop for an hour. So I'm sitting there on stream, haven't even departed, and, you know, an hour on the ground after getting everything set up. It takes me about 30 minutes to get everything set up, right? With the aircraft pushed back, and bam, 1 hour sitting on the ground. So the one I flew a couple of weeks ago was amazing. No delays at all. It was an hour and a half scheduled flight. It was exactly that, an hour and a half. So I don't know. And that one was Miami. We flew into Miami. So like Jacksonville was on point, Miami was on point, really good coordination and everything. So I don't know how DC Arctic did, but they had about 160 or 170 arrivals. That's significant. So well, let's do next FNO. Let me see what our next FNO is next week on Friday. Kind of FNO we got? We got Nashville. Oh yeah, Nashville and Charlotte. So we're flying Charlotte to Nashville. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Yep, Nashville nights, Charlotte lights. That's an awesome one. So I want to fly that one next Friday, if all goes well. Alright, well, we got a little over half an hour of this flight remaining. That's fine. Got our weather. We looked at our approach. Right, ILS 22 right is what we're planning. And in about 40 miles we'll start our descent. So what I'll do now is I'll go brief the cabin crew, and then I'll be back. Alright, just talking to Magnus. He's in the back eating pretzels, so we invited him to the cockpit. Let's see, let's get the jump seat right there. There you go, my friend. All ready for you. Come in, give us a hand, although there's not much to do. This aircraft is so freaking automated, it's amazing. Alright, I think we're at top of descent there, so let's go 2-4 BS, and we'll go 1200. How are we doing with ATC? Let me take a look. Yep, still no ATC. Let me get the frequency for Little Rock. .1187. We'll put that in there. Let me see if that matches the actual frequency. Well, it wouldn't because it's controlled aerospace. Oh, 12295 is actually the Unicom there. But anyways, let's see, 22 right, 8,000 feet. So we got medium or low brake. Weather we'll update in a minute. Look at our frequency there, 1103. We'll put that in 1103, and we'll go preview, and our final approach course is 227. That is set. How we doing? JDR, and then Dumpy. All right, looking good. Where are we passing there? Some airports. At least a little bit of light here. You can see a little bit. That looks good. All right. Just reading your comments there, catching up. Extra beer on the flight deck, huh? I get it though. Did an event a month or so ago, and I sat in the conga line for departure for 30 minutes. Yep. Forgot about Explorers. Better get myself out to Pacific Northwest here soon. If your Kodiak is out there, should be an easy conversion to get her ready for charters December. Yeah, I'm pumped. Should be good, man. Should be good. Yep, Kodiak is out there. I did familiarization flight for the Explorer. Took about 3 hours, man. I hit all the 5 airports plus the base. So departed base and then flew to 5 airports and then flew back to base. It was okay. It was okay. It's rough flying over there in Pacific Northwest in November, I tell you that. The weather's crappy. Alright, anyways, we got weather now, so we'll go to performance landing. Our runway heading was 227. Landing temperature is 17. Wind is 270 at 3. Alright, it's going to be Cat 1, no ice, right? What's the temperature? Yep, 17, dew point 14. All right, so we got 2 knots headwind, 2 knots crosswind from the right. We're gonna be flap 5, and our approach speed is 133. We're gonna do 136, just for good measure. Give us a little bit of juice there. Looking good. Look at that crosswind. Wow, 89 knots. That's horrific. That's why we're flying sideways. I mean, look at that. If we do that, yeah, that's how we're flying. Into the wind. That's crazy. Yeah. It's like, what you doing to me with that crosswind, man? That's crazy. All right, 150 miles to go. All right, nothing will beat the 190 knot tailwind I had coming from Sydney to LA a month ago, and 777 was happy to not be fighting it. Yeah, copy that. That's awesome. How long that flight take you from Sydney to LA, man? Was that like a 14-hour flight? What the heck? That's a savage flight, man. Nah, that's a 12-hour flight or 8-hour flight. I don't know. I think it's 14 from where I'm at to Sydney. Yeah, when the jet stream's going your way, it's good flying. Not here. We're going to be passing Memphis in about 50 miles or so, 50, 60 miles. Should be on our left. Not here, this is something else. What is that there? That's Kennett. Not a short flight by any means, and pushing the upper limit of the 777 capabilities. Copy that, but I'm sure that tailwind helped you. I got got some traffic coming up here. What are they doing there? They're at 40,000. Oh, mamma mia! Wow.
Destination ATIS is 125.65.
Alright, let's go to 11. Yep, we're about 25 miles, 20 miles from Jonesboro. We're making that turn, line up with the runway, the way this worked out. I want to say maybe this is Memphis. I don't know. It looks like probably it. And there's a plane over there to the left. What plane is that? Oh, that's that plane at 40,000 feet. All right, there's Jonesboro. I feel like that's Memphis over there. Maybe. Or maybe I can't see it. Nah, that's not Memphis. That's Manila. I think that's Manila. Go to heading mode. Yeah, our FMS didn't do a good job here. Go to heading mode. Yeah, it's sort of close. Let me see. Yeah. We got a FedEx in front of us, 25 miles. Alright, Magnus says, I was gonna run out the Explorers tonight, but the F-16 is calling my name. I can hear the RWR screaming already. F-16, man. I didn't know you fly that thing. That's awesome, though. Alright, what's the altimeter there? 2984. Now how we can get this back. Dumpy. Like this. And nav. We got Dumpy back. Okay, that's FedEx. 15 miles in front of us. Okay, good. Right there. All right, 2984. I've got that set. See how we're doing with ATC here. Still no ATC. All right, now we're passing Memphis. Yeah, that was not. Maybe that was Memphis. I mean, yeah, it's pretty big there. I think that's Memphis right there. Okay, what's this guy doing? The FedEx. 1988. He's coming into Memphis, looks like. Yeah, it's definitely Memphis in the background. Alright, anyways, I think we need to go to 1,000. Very nice. Now about 15 minutes of flight remaining. So you got a few people tuned into the stream to see my beautiful landing. And you know it's going to be good. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's probably not going to be good. Nah, it's going to be okay, I feel like. Alright, let's go to 3,000. And we'll go ahead and turn on seatbelt signs. Yeah, we're about just over 50, 60 miles from Little Rock. I think that's the name of the field there, Adams Field. Okay. We're good to go. Start slowing down here. All right, 250. Turn on lights. I'm going to go to heading mode here, and we'll switch nav to green needles. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's go over the missed approach again just in case. Climb 1000, right turn 2300. Outbound on Little Rock VOR to begin intersection. That's 22 miles from Little Rock VOR and hold. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we're on heading mode. 250. All is well. Now, what are we passing here? This is Circe and Kansas. Okay. Pretty cool. All right. Let's go back up to 1,000 feet per minute. Looking good. It's been a great flight so far. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch to CTAF. Monitor 1228. At 10 miles from Dumpy now. We'll go ahead and activate approach speeds. Let's go 240.
Delta below in 11.1 miles.
Go 230.
Pass Charlie in 12.0 miles.
Now we'll go 3,000 here, should be good. Alright, runway in sight. Let's see, we got the localizer. Go manage speed mode. Adams Field traffic. E-Jet Pilot Club 6, 15 miles to the northeast, inbound ILS 22 right, Adams Field. Alright, let's go flaps 1. Flaps 2. Alright, we're gonna go flaps 3, gear down.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Flaps 4. And landing flap. Alright, glide slope captured. 23. are exiting left. Run through the checklist. Okay. For landing checklist is good. Adams Field traffic, E-Jet Pilot Club 6, short final, 2-2 right, Adams Field.
Two-mile final runway 2 to right.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
There's green.
Auto brake.
Manual braking. Lifting left on Foxtrot 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination airport. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated and fasten your seatbelts until the captain turns off the seatbelts fastened signal. The use of electronic devices is only possible after turning off the seatbelt warning. On behalf of ourselves and the entire cabin crew, we would like to thank you for flying together.
Strobe off. Keep the lights on here. Alright, trim is set. Look at that moon, that's beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and start APU. Adams Field traffic, E-Jet Pilot Club 6, clear of 22 right, taxiing to the terminal via Foxtrot Hotel, last call. Adams Field. Alright, so that's looking good. Let's go ahead and look at that. 150. A little bit of a pitch angle. I would have preferred 6. But that is money right there. Let's see what OnAir thinks about that. 100%. Whoa, that is crazy. Alright, some ramps over here for GA. We don't need that. Alright, APU's on. Wonderful. And we can turn off inspection light. Wow, I'm proud of myself, man. Let me see. Do we see anybody watch this? Man, what's this car doing on the taxiway? Alright, making right on to hotel. That's amazing. Look at that. 100 flight score. Alright, making right. Somewhere around here. There it is. Alright, we're on the ramp. Transponder to stand by. Taxi lights off. Parking brake on. Turn the engines off. Beacon off. And let's get the jetway.
Cabin doors on manual cross-check.
Alright, that's looking good. How about that? That's awesome. All right, very smooth. 150. Oh yeah. Get our bags. Man, that's awesome. All right. Well, I wanted to remind you that this flight has been brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Alrighty then. Well, I think this will do it for us. It's 9:40 here. Go grab a chicken sandwich here and call it a night. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Magnus says no visit to management's office today. Not today, sir. Today we did well. 150 rate, landing rate. We'll take that. It was decent. All worked out. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for tuning in as we flew from Gary, Indiana to Little Rock, Arkansas in our Embraer E190 for TPC Charters Airline. This is our regional flight, and we'll see you on the stream next time. I'm gonna maybe try to stream tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be our regional ops or an Explorer flight in a Kodiak. We shall see. All right then, that'll do it for us. Have a good night. See you.